to both of you. First story was in the Times on page 21. The headline is local authority officials should scrub floors, which is a little bit sensationalist, but actually the story is a very good and sound one. You might recall one of the flagship policies of the government was the Troubled Families Programme, where they said they were going to get 120,000 of the sort of most disadvantaged families and try and do what they could to help them. And the idea is that if you're a local authority sort of support worker, you'll go into the family and you will do everything you can to help them through the basics of life, from getting up and breakfasting and getting the kids dressed and taking them to school. And this story is sort of based on the fact that the head of this project, called Louise Casey, has said that too often families are failing because they can't do the basics. So local authority staff are going to have to go into people's houses and they're going to have to get the kids up and they're going to have to show the parents how to sort of feed them, the kind of food to give them, and do the absolute basics. And there's no shame in that whatsoever, because these people, well, there's some people who need support doing the very basic things. I think it's a really good project.
And to a certain extent, these people are under these families are under particular pressure, aren't they? So yeah,
precisely. So I think it's a great thing, and I think we should be celebrating it and not sort of worrying too much about sort of local councils.
And the idea is to infuse and motivate as well. So it's not as if they're going to be spending the rest of their working lives with these families.
Absolutely. The other story I picked, it's another slightly political one. It's in the Telegraph, and the headline is "In need of a job, but not if it means going out in the rain." And this is a story about benefit claimants who were offered work, were given paid work in marketing, and 7 of them were told by the job seekers job seekers agency to go along with this job, and 5 of them didn't turn up. And you know why? They found out they rang them up because of the rain. The weather was bad. And it's one of those stories that just kind of reinforces a little bit the problem we've got. Everyone is quite quick to vilify all these young foreign workers that come in the country doing jobs. Well, actually, there's a reason for that, and it's because a lot of people come into this country and work damn hard for their wages. And I'm afraid we have a culture amongst some people, not all people who are unemployed, that they don't want to go to work. Now, we don't want to vilify or stigmatise people on the dole, but this is a very bad example, obviously, of a problem that we know is sort of goes wider than just this one company. And of course, you remember the problem a few months ago with the government got into hot water because those volunteers who were on benefits, who were going into workplaces and were told by the government, well, if you don't turn up, we'll take away your benefits. And this sort of justifies that fairly kind of the stick as opposed to the carrot approach.
It is a big tackled, yeah.
Ollie, you talk a lot of sense. Have you thought about running for office?
I'm a Lib Dem, so I've never got my chance.
So no then.
So no.
Okay.